Hi, I wanted to give you some quick video feedback. This is the actual size of your site. Not sure what this is. You want to take a look at that, what's loading there. If you're going to keep this, make sure you have padding around any kind of art you do, and it would have to be created to where an Illustrator, for example, where your lines are as clean as this and not pixelated. Okay, make sure there's no trash, and it would just need a little more help here. Probably don't need this box around it. I would make it an actual circle. Not sure you need that. The simpler you get, the better. Even something like this with a circle would be fine. Or M2, but that would be simpler. And we're having to go through this to get to your content, and your content is really the main thing. So you don't even need this. You could have this be your logo, move it all the way over to the top here, and then bring all of this up, bringing this up. Probably make this a little bit larger. Your background, being a video, is probably going to slow down the refreshing of the page, but it's not really competing with this, so that's the main thing. Make sure that these are actually going to your sites, or that they're disabled. I don't think they're going to your site currently. So that has to be taken care of. Like I said, make this a little bigger, but the image is good. And yeah, this, bring it up a little more here. I would take this off altogether and just have your name. Here's something really important. It's nice to have an interesting background, but here's the thing. Always have the light source between the camera and the subject. So in this case, the light is behind you, and that is why your face isn't lit up and you're going to be more of a silhouette. In this situation, you are the subject primarily, and not so much the city behind you. You could have actually put a soft light here and still be able to see the background. But that's the important thing. This is falling out because the camera is in front of you, but the light is behind you. Really important from now on. Always have the light on the subject a little bit. It can be off to the side. Natural light is awesome, but you would have to be turning in a little more towards it, all right? Make sure we don't have these drop downs. Okay, they're covering up content, so we don't want to do that. Infographics, generally that's INFO. And again, all of this is taking up a lot of space. When this could move over here, be your logo, I would take this off for now, bring all this up, and then we would get into your content. Okay. And you're going to want to make sure, I'm not sure this background is supportive of what you do. I think a plain background for logos is usually best. And so you can see there's a lot going on up here, especially when we have the drop-down menu. Really, you want to get into your content. You want it to align in a grid. If you want, look up graphic design or video websites, and you will see, but you'll especially see it in graphic designs where they will definitely be grid-based. Okay, so some of these have a different style. Here it's got a background drop shadow where it doesn't, a color drop shadow where it doesn't here. And so we need to be consistent about that. Probably this works, probably a simple, gray or white background, a light color here, and make sure these all align. Okay, these are not clear to me. 2, 4, 6. Okay, M is for you. And when this is smaller, viewed at the a smaller size, this overlaps this. So and here we have what is a completely different image that could be a logo, but we've got 2 or 3 references to it. Be very simple about that. This could all be on one page. Packages all on one page, remember, so let's not split it up like that. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and reduce that just a little, not so much text. And you could have 4 columns there of what you do, 3 or 4 columns, and that would be it. And bring this up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for your packages. Okay. That could go somewhere, maybe on your home page or someplace else, or on your contact page, or whatever. But let's be consistent with these videos, and eventually you'll get rid of these videos because they're not yours. They're Wix, and so people have seen them. Eventually, well, you may want to take your number off and just let them contact you, and at that point give them your number. You may have yourself having a lot of unsolicited contact. Here, let's see. Usually this will roll over and tell me where it's going, but anyway, either way, you only want one set, and you only want to have it something that's going to go to you. Like I said, you're going to bring all this up, bring this over to the left, and you can bring all of this up, align this with this. Okay, all right, it's getting better, better and better. Okay, and see how that's doing that. Yeah, we don't want people to have to work so hard to figure it out. Okay, so simplify that. All right, great start. I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to be in a few months.